نحب الله محمد أدوى لدينا محمد هو الرهين محمد نحن نحب محمد محمد محمد محمد محمد محمد أفضل سيطرة على الطريق الصحيح محمد أفضل سيطرة على الطريق.
I believe that the status our guests are occupying from Turkey, they deserve a welcome song, just as how Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the disciple Abu Bakr left Mecca to Medina. We want to historically reflect. May you all rise up and repeat after me as we welcome our guests. She said that she heard Prophet Muhammad ﷺ saying that the brotherhood among Muslims should be unbreakable. Whoever bend to break the relationship, Allah will break all your affairs and dismantle your progress. But whosoever fight very hard to join the relationship, to unite with your brother, Allah shall bring more development and glory for you. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bring more glory, to glorify the people of Turkey and the government, to continue to bless and provide for them, inshallah. Today, ما نقول لإخواننا إلا ما قال ضيوف إبراهيم له لما زاروه فقالوا في قول الله تبارك وتعالى ونبئهم عن ضيف إبراهيم إذ دخلوا عليه فقالوا سلاما. إن موقفنا اليوم لا إبراهيم قال إنا منكم وجيلون. Today, all Sierra Leoneans gather here today on behalf of the proprietor, our founder, on behalf of the retired Brigadier Julius Madebiu, President of the Republic of Sierra Leone. We want to say a word of salam, just like the visitors of Abraham met him and say, peace be unto you, Prophet Abraham. He was a صناعية رائدة في العالم وقد لعبت دورا مهما في نشر الدعوة الإسلامية من خلال تطوير ثروة الإنسانية وبنية التحتية. Today, I want to rest my opening statement by informing you, if you don't know, that the world today has دولة صناعية رائدة. For them, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. The next item on our agenda, as I told you, inshallah, our program will not take us long. As I want to assure you that the chairperson today is a licensed chairman. We have a license to chair program, so in the entire program can take you just 1 hour, bismillah ta'ala. My therefore, speakers who are called, you make sure that you speak within the allocated time. The next item on our agenda is introduction of certain categories of personality. and Mr. Ahmed Sisi will, Mr. Yasin Sharif, Amid Yasin Sharif will introduce the host, and just after that, we have somebody to introduce the IHH personnel. Mr. Yasin, welcome.
The youth. On behalf of the board, I am honored and delighted to welcome you most graciously to this history-making event of the opening of the building built by our international partner, IHH. A specific welcome to Her Excellency, the Turkish Ambassador to Sierra Leone, His Excellency, the Sierra Leone Ambassador to Turkey, our Turkish donors, and a specific welcome to all dignitaries from different quarters who have given us their specific time in order to grace this particular occasion. And also again, a warm welcome to all sector of Mahaad Ali staff and all those who are present here today in order to grace this particular occasion. We say welcome and wish you all a pleasant stay. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you. That brief welcome address. We want to know, please, host few personalities in these of our community. That will be done by Mr. Amir Yasin Sharif. Welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, for that time you called. And a huge thanks to Mahaad Ali Mission and IHH for their good intention and for prioritizing in educational matters, especially Islamic education, which is the bedrock of our civilization as Muslim. You know, Mahaad Ali and IHH, they fit in a very strategic categories which Almighty Allah described in the Holy Quran as the best of the relationship. You know, when people meet, they sit, they talk all about development. These are the best people on earth. May Allah bless them. So, Mr. Chair, as you rightly said, my task here is to introduce the various categories of personnel of Mahaad Ali Mission and Mahaad Ali College. You know, the mission, or the place you're sitting now, has very interesting categories of people. First of all, we have a primary school here, we have a secondary school here, we have a Quranic memorization institution, and also an Islamic educational institution too. Besides, we also have the college now, for which all of us are here to grace the occasion. First of all, I would like to introduce to you the various heads of the mission. I'll start with Adama Aisata Mansari. Madam Aisata Mansari. Is the head of the primary school. Mr. Sama Baya. Mr. Sama Baya is the deputy. Mr. Mohammed B. Bojo, Principal, JSS. Al-Haji Muhammad Chane is the principal for SS. Mr. Dauda Sise, he is the vice principal for junior secondary school. Mr. Dauda Sise, Mr. Mohammed S. Kale, he is the vice principal for SS, right? Sheikh Abubakar Sise. Sheikh Abubakar Sise is the principal for the Arabic department. Sheikh Alusanti Toka is the vice principal for the Islamic institution. I'll now introduce the heads of departments. The Islamic Studies Department, Al-Haji Sheikh Fumba Swari. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. The head of the media studies, Sheikh Khalid. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. The head of the finance, the management and finance department, Mr. Michael Suse. There are other very important personnel that are assisting in the development of the college and also especially the relationship between IHH and Mahaad admission. The liaison officer who is Mr. Mohammed Datumba Sharif. Mr. Sharif? Okay. Now the man that is standing very close to me is a very strong man and is hardworking. Is always on campus trying to see that there is always peace and coordination and development as well. It's no less a person but Mr. Mohammed, Mr. Ahmed Sise is the education director. Myself,
Assalamu alaikum.
Myself, because of the program, I almost forgot that I should introduce myself, Mr. Sise. My name is Amiru Yassin Sharif. I'm currently the registrar of the college. The second most important now, like I told you, the college is divided into 3 categories of people. Now I'm calling out the various directors of the board. Mr. Al-Haji Mohammed bin Sharif. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Al-Haji Alpha Kamara, board member. Al-Haji Momodu Kuruma, board member. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. And finally, the principal, that is the head of the college, who is working very hard, and he has an experience that is spanning over 34 years. He has taught in primary school, secondary school, tertiary institutions, and now is here to see that our school benefit from his experience. He's no less a person but Mr. Ayuba Sise. So finally, there is going to be a lengthy introduction of this personnel that I'm going to call now, but I'll just introduce his name to you for you to know him now, because our elderly people says at any time you hear a very huge sound making of a waterfall, there must be a huge stone underneath. The stone that is steering all these developments that you're seeing on campus, the various people that you're seeing, the activities that are going on, have been pioneered by our elderly father, our mentor, and our president, who is no less a person but Dr. Mohammed Habib Sharif. And also the president of Mahaad Mission and board chairman too.
Thank you very much. Well, I told you people that we have people who can manage the podium and our program to release our guests will not be more than an hour. So next item on agenda, you know, Sierra Leone is almost, you can say, partially an Islamic country with our 75%. This occasion cannot stand if we fail to recognize and introduce the United Council of Imam, Sheikh Kolia. I have just a word to say. To represent the council here, it means to us a lot. Welcome.
With the introduction of nationalities. We have three regional imams here at the back. We have Sheikh Fuad Amara representing Waterloo West, and we also have Alhaji Tarawali representing the eastern region of Western area. We also have Alhaji Sheikh Bondo, who is also representing the Freetown West too. And we also have directors here. We have the Director of Finance, Sheikh Isagale Sise. We also have the Director of Youth, Alhaji Muhammad Sise. And we also have our section imams. We have many section imams here. Section imam, will you please stand up and say salama to this? Thank you very much. Kali is there as another section imam. And of course, we have the man behind the machine, the Director of IT, Alhaji Suare. Well, from there, Mr. Chairman, having seen the soldiers, there are people wearing uniform. They are not here to fight. They are also imams. Anything to introduce them?
All the soldiers
are chief imams from different institutions. We have Major A.A. Kamara, who is representing the 7th Battalion Imam. We have MOW Warrant Officer 1, O.M. Kamara from Morrington Mosque. We have also Sergeant Yunisa Kamara from Ula Force, Sergeant Omar Bangura from the Armed Forces. We have Sergeant Abdullah Sharif of the MOD Central Mosque, and also we have Haji Hassan from the headquarter wing. Those are all imams coming from the United Council of Imams. Well, finally, I don't want to waste time. We also have Mr. Chair's opportunity of introducing the National President and Chairman of the United Council of Imams, Alhaji Dr. Muhammad Habib Sharif. That's the President of the United Council of Imams. Finally, I'm Sheikh Ibrahim Koleya Kamara, Director of Communication and Public Affairs.
Short light. Today, let us come to business. نريد أن ننتقل بحضراتكم ننتقل إلى حضراتكم بموضوع أو موضوع مهم الآن في البرامج، ألا وهي كلمات كما قلت لكم أن تنصتوا وتنتبهوا. As I told you that we have our brothers and brought message for us. You have to sit down, you pay attention. We now shift the program to the next item, which is we are expecting the other item 10. Besides, after inshallah will recognize them, but will not wait until such. Can we then move to a very important items in item B on our program? That's the country representative of, yes, introducing them. This is, here we do the introduction of the other IH members and then give me a statement of commentary.
İnsani Yardım Vakfı olarak 10 yıldan fazladır Sierra Leone'de çalışma yapmaya uğraşıyoruz.
Assalamu alaikum. I say the greetuna in the name of Allah, also IHH as a whole. I say for the past 10 years IHH done the work now, Sierra Leone. I say so the greetuna all.
Bugün burada güzel bir fakülte binamızın tamamlanması vesilesiyle öğrencilerimizin faydalanması için açılışını yapmak üzere bulunuyoruz. Fakat biz bir haftadır açılışlar yapıyoruz. Ben size Türkiye'den gelen misafirlerimizi takdim etmek istiyorum. Bence şeyle beraber Hazreti İsa Camisi'ni yaptıran ve İslam Kültür Merkezi'ni yaptıran abimiz Lokman Özkara. Kendisi.
First of all, we propose of being here today now for opening this college of theology, when I Islamic studies. They say for the past week we don't have other activities, them opening ceremonies, them say we choke up. They say this we conclude into this tour. So they say na they do know for our Islam mosque center with them building. So na say salam to na jish no bat.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
İkinci gün açılışını yaptık. Rahman Camii'nin banisi Osman abimiz.
They say this word Abgora na name Mr. Usman. Na ina the donor for a mosque who build na tong with them call Rahman mosque. Instead na yesterday.
Allahu Akbar.
Boyanba'da 135 yetimin barınacağı bir yetimhane inşasında aracı olan Namaz İnfak Kardeşliği grubu, kendileri maalesef gelemediler ama temsilcileri olarak da görebiliriz. Çünkü Hasan Şen abimiz bu Namaz İnfak Kardeşliği grupla beraber çalışan abilerin başında gelen abimizin en yakın arkadaşlarından. Mesut Şen aynı zamanda İHA İnsani Yardım Vakfı'nın kaynak geliştirme, fon bulma birim genel koordinatörlüğü sorumlusu.
Yesterday we go open an orphanage we comprise of 135 orphan picking them. The orphanage now for both boys and girls. They're all in a different department. It's a group of people in a Turkey we them call Namaz ve Infak Kardeşliği. And then I coordinate and then donate for that next day. It's unfortunately we'll not get in our miss now. They say unfortunately we'll not get in our miss now. Them brothers there from Turkey, but then get a representative we 90 near after Dr. Habib. We next brother Nana brother Mesut and say na big post in IHH.
Bugün burada Mahaad Koleji'nin öğrencilerine hizmet vermek üzere İlahiyat Fakültesi binasının açılışında bulunuyoruz. Bu fakültemizin yapılmasına vesile olan hocamız Profesör Salih Dervişoğlu.
So we propose all there today now. I forgot open this wonderful Islamic college. They say the person will donate for this college when I the donor, not to the other person. Na brother Sali, dama we tinapianda. It is say salam to all.
Mustafa Orhan kardeşimi de olacak ama ben göremiyorum şu an nerede. Batı Afrika bölgesinden sorumlu kardeşimiz. O da burada bizimle beraber. Mustafa Orhan.
Another brother, we're not in at the table now. We're not even in at the surface. But his name Mustafa Orhan. If you didn't decide himself, one of the strangers that will come.
Önemli görevimiz.
Inside the motorcar.
Evet. Bir de yanımızda genç ama şu anda bizim burada yaptığımız işleri doğru mu yapmışız, eksik aksak bir şey var mı diye denetlemek üzerine bir mühendis kardeşimiz bulunuyor.
This young man who na serious don't be fool na. They say now part of the stranger they will come. Now the engineer where they can do follow up of all the projects there if they do exact what they want. So instead now this in Abdul Kadir.
Evet, bir de Bilal kardeşimiz var. Basında bizi sosyal medyada duyurmak, burada yaptığımız faaliyetleri Türkiye'deki kardeşlerimize duyurmak için basın işlerini yapıyor. Aslında söylemek istediğim şey şu, İHA İnsani Yardım Vakfı'nın gerçek sahipleri, İHA İnsani Yardım Vakfı'nın gönüllüleri ve ona bağışta bulunan gönüllüler. Çünkü biz onların yapmak istediği hayırlara aracılık için buradayız. Onlara vasıta olarak buradayız. Bağışçılarımız, gönüllülerimiz olmasa bizim burada bu çalışmaları yapmamız mümkün değil. Kendilerinden Allah razı olsun.
They say now the first time that the brother will put the turban on neck. Now the cameraman, now they oversee all the program there, now they snap, now the video for Sena and Turkey. They say himself, now the brother Bilal. They say basically what he try for say now.
Allahu Akbar.
They say what they try for say now. It is send sincere thanks to all donors. They say them project they are without donors, they say they not go come into existence. They say them project they are without donors, they not go come into existence. Then just they for say the project then go into reality. So for that reason, they send sincere thanks to all the donors.
Aslında konuşmak, bu konuyla ilgili söyleyecek çok şey var. Doktor Habib burada, o söyleyecektir sözün güzelini. Ama ben bir konuya değineceğim. Sonra bir mesaj olacak, onu ileteceğim. İnşallah konuşmamı bitireceğim. Dünya bugün çok kötü bir noktada. Dünyanın her yerinde bir kısım insanlara zulmediyor.
They say in order for talk for long because we get with honorable Dr. Nayan go talk later. They say presently this the world they say we're in a very hard situation where in any part of the world you go to call Zulum, where they kill people for nothing. They say it affects all over the world right now.
Bundan yaklaşık 1500 sene önce de aynı durumdaydı.
They say for the past years then, they say we still live parenting there.
Bir insan dünyayı değiştirdi. Bir yetim insan dünyayı değiştirdi. Allah Resulü Muhammed Mustafa sallallahu aleyhi ve sellem dünyanın o kötü gidişatına dur dedi ve yeniden dünyayı inşa etti.
They say one great person, when I orphan, when our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they say he changed the world. He said he let the world they see, worldly and the power and the audacity for change the world and push them for all the fallen.
Aslında bize nasıl yapılacağını da gösterdi.
Even showy, waiting for them.
İnsan yetiştirmek, güzel insan, doğru insan yetiştirmek bu işin en temel çalışmasıdır.
They say for bring up humanity that like small picking for bring out, they show we how for live, they show we different between good and bad. When I hardest thing in life.
Burada Mahaad Ali Koleji ile beraber İHA İnsani Yardım Vakfı olarak inşallah Allah Resulü'nün yolunda gidecek güzel insanlar yetiştirmek istiyoruz.
Say inshallah this college will then build so by God in power, it will bring respectable and big people in the community and country as a whole.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
Bir insan güzel bir insansa güzel bir aile kurar, yuva kurar.
They say one great motorman is a big good person, a big positive somebody. They say they make the whole family become positive.
Güzel bir ailenin olduğu yerde güzel bir toplum oluşur.
They say if a family be good family and positive family, that family will become a positive in the society.
Güzel toplum oluştuğunda, iyi insanlardan oluşan toplum oluştuğunda kötü bir devlet olmaz.
Say if a people are good and positive in a particular society, say this way to God for see the government will become a positive government.
İyi olarak, güzel olarak, huzurlu olarak yaşamak istiyorsak iyi insanların oluşturduğu bir toplum, huzurlu insanların oluşturduğu bir toplum İnşallah dünyanın değişmesinin başlangıcı olur. Dünyayı güzel insanlar değiştirecek.
If people then become positive in the society, that if the society as a whole become positive, then the one whole world or the one whole government as a whole themselves will become positive.
Öğrenci kardeşlerimize özellikle söylüyorum.
They say this basically and generally talk for we students then.
Başkasına bakmadan önce kendimiz doğru ve iyi insan olmak için çalışmalıyız.
The first thing in life, they say, now we not compare yourself to another person. You focus on positive thing, then you try for letting go the right way.
Ve her insan, her bir kişi dünyayı değiştirme gücüne sahiptir. Tıpkı Allah Resulü Muhammed Mustafa sallallahu aleyhi ve sellem gibi.
They say, now every motorman, they say, now right and duty for support and change another motorman for positive, just like the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu aleyhi ve sellem.
Hepinize teşekkür ediyorum. Bu kuruma, buraya sahip çıkacağınızı düşünüyorum. Allah razı olsun. Sözlerimi bitiriyorum ama bir mesaj var, onu ileteceğim.
They say they tell you all thank you for can grace this occasion. Basically, they send this special thanks to the organization where they govern here as well. They say them trust una, they believe say positiveness will continue. But before the end, they want give message we want send to una all.
Bugün burada bizimle beraber olmak istedi Türkiye Büyükelçisi. Fakat akşam Türkiye Büyükelçiliğinde çalışan bir arkadaşımız arabasıyla takla atmış. Onunla ilgilenmesi gerektiği için aramızda bulunamıyor.
They say today we forget the honorable ambassador now missed when a lady go out to the ceremony they will be there probably meet up, but today unfortunately not able meet up. Reason being they say in driver be the driver yesterday the person hit the motor car, so we know they for let them come, so they tell another message there.
Sizlere çok selam söyledi.
He sent his sincere greetings to all.
Türkiye adına Türkiye'deki kardeşlerinizden sizlere selamlarını iletmemi istedi.
Ese follow we direct hotel una say the Turkish government as a whole and all the other brothers them they send sincere greetings to all Lukan Greece location.
Allah'a emanet olun. Çok teşekkür ederim.
Tell God bless you all, tell you all thank you.
Representative of the IHH, he don't do well for introduce the engineer, the Baubilia mosques, the orphanage, the college Naya, the bar, all the brothers down to the one where they control the camera and the IT, they all want for tell them thank you. And the one way not able for come, they say motorcar, it can't get broke down, the driver not, the motorcar not able for come. They all they are for come for them I can see them. And I tell them, I say, you have to listen to take a message home. The key message of our brother Almezi message say every individual should change another person, make impact for another person's life. Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam, he was one of them. Through Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala inspiration, he has impact on every life in this world. So what about you? Try to make your own impact on another person's life. They have left as far as from Turkey, the distance, the struggle to here. It's relatively a new community, getting a new college. Everything new. After the new college, the new university, new vehicle, new quarters, to change and prepare people so that tomorrow's saloon will be like Turkey. Or in fact, we want saloon to pass Turkey, inshallah, so today, we want to now recognize the professor, Dr. Salih Pak. He has a word to tell the congregation. Allahu Akbar.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. As-salatu vesselamu ala Resulillah. Elhamdülillahi Rabbil alemin. قال الله تعالى في كتابه القرآن الكريم هل يستوي الذين يعلمون ولا يعلمون قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم العلم فريضة على كل مسلم ومسلمة Selanik'in çok değerli insanları, beyefendiler, idareciler, yöneticiler, hanımefendiler ve çocuklar, hepinizi saygıyla, sevgiyle, Allah'ın selamıyla selamlıyorum. Esselamu aleyküm ve rahmetullahi ve berekatuhu.
First of all, I send sincere greetings to we respective visitors that we come, and small picking them, the big one them, all one them. They say the respective strangers them. They say they send sincere greetings to all with love. They say let God bless all for this occasion.
İslam'ın bu coğrafyaya ulaşmasında emeği geçenlere, bu uğurda canlarını feda edenlere, mallarını harcayanlara, ömürlerini harcayanlara, bunlardan vefat edenlere rahmet diliyorum, mağfiret diliyorum, yaşayanlara sağlık, sıhhat, afiyet diliyorum.
Sincerely, it is special gratitude to the people them who allocate Islam in this country. The people who bring Islam in this country, they let today, it don't spread all over. The one the way, the one we don't die. The one the way they are alive, we still they spread them. They say the one them where they try for let it go before more and more. It is send sincere gratitude to all.
Bütün Müslümanların Afrika'ya bir vefa borcu vardır.
Africa, all the Muslim African country as a whole, they say they get a debt for now.
Çünkü İslam henüz Mekke'de sıkıntı çektiği yıllarda
They say because Africa now be one of the hardest country, now be one of the hardest side for income Islam religion.
İslam Mekke'de sıkıntı çekti. Mekke'de sıkıntı çekti. İslam Mekke'de sıkıntı çekti. Afrika'da böyle bir şey değil. İslam Mekke'de sıkıntı çekti. Zorluklar içinde.
During the days in America, we hardness with the way people that go good. They say they allocate them for camp that be your side.
ezanımızı ilk kez okuyan Afrikalı, Habeşistanlı Bilal-i Habeşi'ydi.
They say, go forget for sure to una say the first person we call prayer in the world in terms of Islamic history. They say na be a black person by the name of Bilal Habesistan.
Peygamber Efendimiz ben muallim olarak, öğretmen olarak gönderildim buyuruyor.
They say the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he always talks and send as teacher who can teach humanity.
Kur'an-ı Kerim'de ilk nazil olan ilk emir oku emridir.
Say inside the Quran, the first verse we can do in the name of or teach. They say read in the name of your Lord.
Biz dualarımızda Rabbi zidni ilmen, Ya Rabbi ilmimizi artır diyoruz.
They say Pawidua then, say always Lord we pray to God, say, hey God, he say increase with knowledge for me.
Yine Kur'an-ı Kerim'den öğreniyoruz. Ya Rabbi bizleri salih insanların, iyi insanların arasına dahil et.
Say always, would he pray back, would he include say, oh God, would he mingle with the good people there.
Salih insan her konuda insanlara yardım edendir.
They say the good people, they say in any topic of life, people would help humanity.
Hazreti Peygamber Efendimiz ya öğrenen ol, ya öğreten ol, ya onları destekleyen ol, ya dinleyen ol.
With Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam say, either you be a learner or you be a teacher or you try for pass the message.
Sakın ha bunların karşısında olma. Bunların beşincisi olma.
Sincerely, they not try for the against this.
Her nefis, herkes ölümü tadacaktır.
See, every living thing, you get time for die one day.
İslam'a hizmet ederek, ömrümüzü iyi işlerde harcayarak sadakayı cariye, yaşayan, devam eden sadaka yapmış oluruz.
They say in life, they say, Lord, pray let God make you do good for do sadaqah to humanity.
Sadaka sadece parayla yapılan değil.
They say sadaqah not only they go to money, not to money only they go.
Bir öğretmenin derslerini güzel hazırlaması da sadakadır.
They say even a teacher, a prepare in topic, a teacher in a class, they say na sadaqah than
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
Bir idarecinin öğrencilerini, öğretmenlerini, müessesesini, kurumunu güzel idare etmesi de sadakadır.
They say a director, a particular school lousy or principal, if he directs the school fine to the teachers them, then the teacher then say do that follow up the pass message file, it's in a sadaqah.
Bu hizmetlerin buraya ulaştırılmasında emeği geçen İHA ve buradaki temsilcilerine, Mesut Şen Bey'e, İsmail Yılmaz Bey'e, daha önceki temsilci Fikret Güler Bey'e, şu andaki temsilcilerden Muhammed Bilal Bey'e ve diğer arkadaşlarımıza, emeği geçenlerin hepsine teşekkür ediyorum.
Sincerely, I render a special vote of thanks to the former country director, Mr. Fikret, the present one, Mr. Ismail, also Mr. Mesut, Mr. Bilal, and IHH as a whole. And they don't struggle, and they work things positively for letting today this project come into existence.
Ayrıca Muhammed Şerif Bey, Muhammed Habib Bey'e çok teşekkür ediyorum.
It is a special thanks also to we able engineer we Naim build this place Una Muhammad Sharif. Also a special one to Muhammad Sharif in Papa Wina Dr. Habib Sharif, Wina the head and leader of all this project.
Bu sıcak havada buraya gelen ve saatlerdir bizi dinleyenlere hepsine teşekkür ediyorum.
It's in a hot weather like this, it's Sunday born. It's a still people and sacrifice for can grace this occasion. It's a God bless una for this. Let God may una return una houses there with Kairan. Say glad for una all. Let God bless una.
Allah'a emanet olunuz.
It's a God guide and protect you. Assalamu alaikum.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Jama, from this point, we have learned from Professor. You can see Professor speak. And whenever Professors speak, you learn from what they provide for society. Today, some of us, the Qawadir al-Ulama, Asatiat al-Ajila, اعلموا أنكم لستم فقراء أعدوا الدرس والدرس وعلم هذا يكون لكم أجر عند الله صدقة. Professor have said it. Today, some of us in the teaching field for 24 years in teaching. We proud. Rich man give his charity from his money. Educated man give his charity from what? His knowledge. Before we go further, may we recognize the following local authorities who are caretakers of this good gesture, who are caretakers of this good environment. We look at our chairman, Mr. Mohammed Josiah. Wait, Pat Josiah. Allahu Akbar. This is the chairman of this community. May Allah bless her for it. The advisor, Francis Loseni. Where? Allahu Akbar. Kanya Naya, Leika, snap with we. Francis Loseni. We get Mrs. Loseni also. Where? Let's show to the BB people that they get away they can. Mrs. Loseni Kanya, they work on and they do today. The whole country for witness. For saying that they hold the ground for we. We have the chief advisor now, Alaji Kane, where the chief, thank you, Bakana, ladies, Jamasiyu, the national organizing secretary, King Fahad, Insef Kanaya, they all hand here, Mr. Mohammed B. Kurumawea. Padia Kanaya, now they engage for let this big thing go before. But Jama, then authority they are, where Dr. Habib with the team, they know this community. Now then, for then and the history, the Alma way that they prepare, the calendar we get for prepare for 2022, 2023, therefore they inside me Allah bless you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Well, we want to know now the genesis, they call an overview, the short statement from the director before we come to the keynote speaker.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
The
is without measure.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
For the simple fact that these people from faraway country have chosen to come here in Sierra Leone to leave a legacy like this for the education of generations yet unborn. I feel so delighted. I feel so delighted. I'm really, really happy. My presentation here is called your overview because I'm just going to pick out the main points that I want you to know about. I have no time, and you have no time, to listen to the whole lot of what has taken place here. In this respect, with your kind permission, Mr. Chairman, I now go ahead to perform the duty for which you have called me. This is called overview of the establishment of Mahaad College of Technology and Professional Courses. I start with the historical background. The establishment of Mahaad College of Technology and Professional Courses came as an Islamic spiritual fulfillment which had long been desired by members of Mahaad Islamic mission, constituting the driving force of the mission's desire was to establish a college with an Islamic background that will provide a general curriculum which will take on board courses that will address the fast-moving market needs of both national and international economies, thus capacitating or empowering students for marketability and or self-employment, alongside the provision of Islamic education. With a growing awareness of the increasing demand for new type of human capital development to meet the market needs of both private and public sectors, there has been a felt need in Sierra Leone more than ever before to adapt education at various levels with specific emphasis at the tertiary level to respond to these growing market needs. To this end, work-oriented courses driven by the competitive market demands, which supply and provide relevant digital skills and professional knowledge, demand greater focus over traditional courses. It is against this background the Mahaad College of Technology and Professional Courses has been given birth and is poised to make its mark on the map of the country's educational landscape. Lying at the heart of Mahaad Islamic mission for undertaking the establishment of the college is a consideration of how to find a way for alleviating or easing the burden of transportation costs confronted by remote rural community dwellers who commute on a daily basis to tertiary institutions located far out in the city, and by so doing motivate increased access to tertiary education. Taking a college to the doorsteps of their communities was identified as an appropriate remedy or option. Grafton, being one such community with its dense population, was accordingly selected, which is why the college is established there on a 19-acre land owned by the mission. Vision: to establish a college with an Islamic background which will provide a general curriculum that will incorporate courses which will address the fast-moving market needs of both the national and international economies, thereby capacitating for employment, alongside courses which will enhance growth through the provision of Islamic education. That's a vision. How about the mission? The mission is producing students equipped to respond to the growing demands of the fast-moving socio-economic landscape. Aim: to complement strides being made by the government in providing tertiary education for its people. 2, to complement the effort of government in achieving priority goals and priority goals that relate to improving service delivery in pursuing quality education that matches international standards. 3, to take tertiary education to doorsteps, thus tackling the problem of transportation costs to commute to tertiary institutions located far off in the city. 4, to motivate increased enrollment in tertiary institutions for the advancement of educational standards. 5, to provide market
professional knowledge that equip students to be marketable and or self-employed. 6. To preserve academic freedom, to allow full development of the students' talent. 7. To build the teaching academic capacity of academic staff, to enhance their roles as well as students' intellectual horizon. 8. To organize, promote, and assist research and the advancement of learning in the various branches of knowledge dealt with by the college. 9. To raise and enhance Islamic spiritual awareness and growth for character building. The last one, to collaborate with other Islamic institutions, agencies, organizations that share similar aspirations for the propagation of Islam, through the youth, who in turn will later serve to pass these values and practices and beliefs to their various communities. Courses offered. Courses the college offers are designed to meet the general and specific needs of the students. They are framed in relation to higher national diploma HND, national diploma ND, and certificates. They are structured to equip the students with the fundamental skills and knowledge required of them to work effectively and productively within their chosen careers and professional skills and knowledge that will make them add value to organizations or the workplace where they find themselves. The curriculum is crafted to meet required standards nationally or internationally. They bring out the target learning outcomes and skills and professional knowledge needed for the public and private sectors and for further studies. All the courses are computer-based with the aim of empowering the students with the digital power skills to compete in every sphere of work they find themselves in. They are trained to master the rudiments of computer application, software, which aligns them with their various fields of study. Connected, concerned about the degenerating moral decay creeping and eating into the fabrics of our nation, the college is equally poised to awaken and foster spiritual awareness and growth as an integral component of character and nation building, alongside talent development. To respond to the above curricular aspirations of the college, 4 departments have been crafted or designed, these, namely, Department of Information Technology and Computer Science, 2, Department of Media and Development Studies, 3, Department of Finance and Management, 4, Department of Islamic Religious Studies. At the national level, national diploma level, these are 15 different programs, 15 different courses are offered. Each of these courses has about 12 modules or subjects. We have National Diploma in Business Information Systems, National Diploma in Computer Science and Data Analysis, National Diploma in Accounting and Information Technology, National Diploma in Maritime Nautical Science and Navigation, National Diploma in Logistics and Procurement Management, National Diploma in Sales and Marketing Management, National Diploma in Supply Chain Management, National Diploma in Insurance and Risk Management, National Diploma in Human Resource Management, National Diploma in Social Development Studies, National Diploma in Management Studies, National Diploma in Tourism and Hotel Management, National Diploma in Business Administration, National Diploma in Journalism and Communication, National Diploma in Islamic Religious Studies. At the higher national level, we can find slight differences because these are higher. There are about 15 different higher national diploma marketing and customer management, higher national diploma supply chain management, higher national diploma corporate affairs management, higher national diploma management studies, higher national diploma risk management, higher national diploma project management, higher national diploma human resource management, higher national diploma computer science and data analysis, higher national diploma mass communication, higher national diploma Islamic Religious Studies. Certificate level, we have certificate in personal computer specialist, certificate business studies, certificate project management and fundraising, certificate information communication technology, certificate Islamic studies. Now, to show that the programs were vocational or the academic award. These are the examining body, one of the examining bodies in the country. The SLABI, they provide guides the college to standard. So for parity of standards, that is with the same, to be on the same level with all the colleges that are providing the same courses, for parity of standard with other colleges providing the same program and courses, the pedagogical frontier of our college, of our SLABI, is safely guarded by the NCTVA. Now, the legal status, to show that this college is operating with legal permission, is recognized by the government. The college is legally registered with statutory registration bodies, such as it is registered and incorporated by the Corporate Affairs Commission, registered and accredited by the Tertiary Education Commission, registered with Britain City Council and other affiliations. The college is in the process of seeking affiliations with Jala University, NUC, University of Management and Technology, UNITEC, National Council for Technical, Vocational and other academic awards. The college has concluded a memorandum of understanding with the IHH, and seeks its goodwill to secure international affiliation with reputable universities in Turkey. Now, the land, a 19-acre land acquired by Mahaad Islamic Mission, is available for the operations of the mission's educational establishment. That's very important. We have no problem. The land extends from here to the footing of all those mountains there, far away, 19-acre land. Now, Mahaad College of Technology, Professional College has been established on Susu. Now, we have the following facilities: Principal's Office, Registrar's Office, Secretary's Office, Examination Office, Quality Assurance Office, Guidance and Counseling Office. The staff, 3 categories of staff. We have the administrative staff, we have the academic staff, then we have the ancillary staff. The staff, the qualifications of the staff. We have about 12 master's holders, we have 5 first degree holders, and we have about 2 other diploma holders. Admission to the college. Admission requirement. For HND, minimum of 4 WAS credits or its equivalent, that is NVC, NVQ, or GCE, including mathematics and English. For the national diploma, the requirement, the minimum is minimum of 3 WAS credits or its equivalent, NVQ, including mathematics and English. For the certificate, minimum of 2 WAS credits. But concessional case, applicants with proven work experience and certificates relevant to their intended courses of study might be considered. Academic year. The college operates a 2-semester academic year of 5 months each, which are as follows. First semester covers from October to February during normal period. Then you have examination period is February. Second semester from March to July. Examination period is July. On a daily basis, it runs a 2-shift system. That is the early shift from 9 o'clock to 2:50 p.m. Late shift from 4:30 to 8. Commencement date of operation. The college opened for the first time in January 2021 in conformity to the national calendar drawn for colleges due to COVID-19. Partnership with IHH. This is very important. Partnership, this group here, you are saying IHH. Just listen now. Partnership with IHH. In keeping with objectives 9 and 10 of the college, that is to raise and enhance Islamic spiritual awareness and growth for character building, then to collaborate with other Islamic institutions, agencies, organizations that share similar aspirations for the propagation of Islam through the inculcation of Islamic moral practices and beliefs in youth, who in turn will later serve to transmit these values to members of their various communities. The mission succeeded in securing partnership with IHH, culminating in the conclusion of memorandum of understanding with the organization. Key in the memorandum is the establishment of an international university with all the infrastructure and paraphernalia that will capture intending students from the West African sub-region. awards from well-meaning Islamic humanitarian organizations or personalities to help needy students. In this regard, the role of IHH became paramount. The role of IHH became paramount. Accordingly, the foundation responded to the appeal by providing in the first year 50 scholarships awards for deserving students, 25 for Islamic religious studies alone, and 25 for all the other departments. Equally, the Mahaad Islamic mission provided also 15 scholarships, making the overall scholarship award total 100 during the first year of its operation. This proved a great motivation or inspiration, attracting massive attention from the public. IHS contribution to infrastructure development of the college. Considerable financial input has so far been made to the infrastructure development of the college by IHS. I'm coming to that. Now, challenges. In spite of all the successes I've mentioned of, I want to highlight a few challenges, few difficulties for which appeals have been made. One challenge is upgrading of the existing college into a modern international university by 2023, according to the MOU. But that plan it cannot hold now because we are just a year away from 2023. But still, if you see this thing, they are all in the making for upgrading the college to an international university. The upgrading of existing college in a modern international university into a modern international university to capture prospective students from the West Africa sub-region. You have the processes, the procedures, the registration, and so involved. Payment of salaries of workforce, administrative staff, academic staff, supporting staff, etc. Construction of provision of standard modern buildings for lectures, offices, and so on. Construction of waterways and reservoir for adequate supply of water. The one we have there is very old now, and the population has grown beyond its size, normal intended, so we need waterways. Then expansion and furnishing of boarding home for Islamic religious studies students. Beds, mattresses, canteen, kitchen. Also the road leading from the highway here to here, if we can have any assistance to make it better and make it easier for people to access the college, that will be most welcome. Thank you much for your attention. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Has never one time spoken beyond expectation. Higher as was our expectation, he has made us to quench our thirst for what we had wanted to hear. And had it not been that the time is not in his favor, I saw him jumping some leaves and even condensing some and chanting some to make sure that he does not bother us with words. Summarize it. I think we can call it the summary of the summary. We thank you for that synopsis presentation. Allah bless you. The CCs are not easy. Yeah. From this morning, I've identified that table to be CC-oriented table. As a result, Sharif was quickly to say that Sharif as CCs. CC Mandemori. And please take note, the soiree is also as CC within the Mande Empire Keda. I want to use this opportunity to thank IHS executive and the country representative for what we call a job well done. And at the same time, before the next speaker comes, we want to actually recognize the wonderful work of Mansberg is a body, as our country director said, they have a lot of projects, and they are the one who put up an orphanage, a building that carry 135 boys and girls. And Mesuch, another brother who is very hardworking, we're making sure that the memorandum of understanding, as he had from our director, that they have memorandum of understanding that IHH will upgrade Mahaad Ali, we try to settle some payment of staff and water well, increase the boarding home facility and the road facility. We only pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give them the wealth, the health and donors to be able to achieve their objective. Now we come to a very key point. The key message we'll be taking home today will come from no less a person but our founder, who carried the vision, who was loaded with this magnitude of plan to have an international university in this part of Sierra Leone. I can tell you 20 years back, 10 years back, nobody had dreamed such a wonderful initiative. But there was a child, whenever he sleeps, he always thinks that something must come here. And that 20-year dream has been translated today in this modern structure that has been donated by our Turkish brothers through the IH. May Allah bless them. So there is your message. We want to invite our President, United Council of Imam, the President, Director, the Board Chairman of the Great Mahaad University, Dr. Mohammed Habib Sharif, to take the podium. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Welcome.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah. My brother then, we tell Allah beaucoup thank you. We praise Allah. We tell Allah beaucoup thank you. We don't make effort. From 2001 today, Monday and Umaday, we tell them beaucoup thank you. We appreciate the effort we do. Particular, my family, a woman that we are married, and they tell them beaucoup thank you for the courage. And my brother there, and my picking there, and my student there, and all Muslims in this community. We tell them beaucoup thank you. Anybody, we know Sami other person in goodness forever and ever. You know they tell Allah Ta'ala thank you. We get Bokuti Mahaad Ali family. We go can't talk. But today, not to talk here. We in the United Kingdom, the Mahaad Ali Islamic mission. I think say this is the first gathering where we don't do in this level from where we come up to that time. Because why? Me believe one thing. Now this one, I believe doing. We'll do something, we'll touch something, then we'll talk too much. Because of why me believe I understand the problem where we get in Syria. We get problem of talk fever. We get them for work fever, we don't get that. And this, we they go contrary with that. More do. Based on that, now for that one day, you Mahaad Ali, you not make lunch. This language where people when they talk about lunch, one day we not work. Not for say we proud with you, we serve out of egoism. No, but we will see say that the reality where we supposed to face that when I want show you, me, I go so waiting and we don't do. This is the greater. If that be so na so, today we come for opening building where we patching us, we friend them, then do for we more we can open. And they promise you at Mahaad Ali family, one day, very short time, we go can launching the Mahaad Ali, all the different areas, and we could do that, and that day will be day more talk. Monday and Monday, where them we don't make them sacrifice, so they don't pass away. May Allah Ta'ala sorry for the any side where they lay. So then they don't pass away. May Allah Ta'ala sorry for them. So then they do they're not get with that good health. May Allah Ta'ala give them good health. So then the age don't care them go. You don't know them. May Allah Ta'ala know them, and the mission know them, and anyone Allah Ta'ala know, not in they know. So may Allah Ta'ala bless anybody. We don't go able to call all man naya. We know who no. But one thing one talk naya, this good thing way we brother they don't can do. Particular this family, beginning from the grandpa, napa Darwish, then young grandpa, this family what they can call that grandpa, they begin and they call Hassan. May Allah Ta'ala make him sorry and mercy, make him send out to the any side with it. After that, they begin, they papa their level, where we are Kamaldin, in your family. May Allah Ta'ala, he make any side way, he life today, may Allah Ta'ala, he sell a good race to that life. After that, they begin, where this Kamaldin, he born, when the mommy force, where he born this speaking, who they can call, where he did with Winaya, when Mama Maliha, may Allah Ta'ala, he bless him, may Allah Ta'ala give him good agenda, may Allah Ta'ala he give well body and his way he did, may Allah Ta'ala he his off. And the begin where he did, Mr. Swale, so may Allah Ta'ala bless this family, may Allah Ta'ala he give them agenda. After this, the whole family in the Mahaad Ali from the nursery to the primary, GSS, SS, that's it. And the Mahaad Ali, Ben Arabic area, from the Shurba and the Idadia, where they call, and the Fanawia, where they serve their family day, and the restaurants the way they are. May Allah Ta'ala bless them in salutation day for their all. If we jump there, we come to this college. Where the technology and the professional studies where Mahaad Ali don't bring. May Allah Ta'ala bless the all restaurants then and workers the way then they may Allah Ta'ala bless them all. But in here, we not forget one personality. His personality, age you don't hold on today. We don't know. May Allah, we pray God, may Allah Ta'ala give a long life when one day we'll there see. Well, I'm having day with we call them pastori. This pastori, any side where they may Allah Ta'ala give a well body, may Allah Ta'ala give a well body. Pastori and my wife, personally, I am a Sakalon and in your sisters, where I'm married, and they tell them boku thank you. Any achievement we want to achieve in this world, so that then they not go in the front, but then they injury. So those people, any side where they with the president, they can at this meeting here gallery, they know it right now. And other we brother than they, I mean don't call this. And we begin there. Sometimes we deprive them at times for sake of this institution. You don't know them, but me know them, Allah know them, and Allah Ta'ala bless them any side way. So you see, we can have the advice when we get to you and me, to me and you. Mahaad Ali, the one for one objective. Now, the perception of education to people, then I get problem. So we, particularly we Muslims, when they see Muslim, is a definition where you get about Islamic education. Now, it's very wrong. It's wrong at the way. Muslim, they feel say that Islamic education, he put on one corner, that corner, they not to show Allah say. You know they so is a Quran, you know they so is a Hadith. Mahaad Ali can say inside Quran, وَالَّذِي خَلَقَ لَكُم مَا فِي الْأَرْضِ جَمِيعًا ثُمَّ اسْتَوَى إِلَى السَّمَاءِ فَسَوَّاهُنَّ سَبْعَ سَمَاوَاتٍ وَهُوَ بِكُلِّ شَيْءٍ عَلِيمٌ وَإِذْ قَالَ رَبُّكَ لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ إِنِّي جَاعِلٌ فِي الْأَرْضِ خَلِيفَةً وَعَلَّمَ آدَمَ الْأَسْمَاءَ كُلَّهَا. Nabi Swali, this is what he means. Allah, you know, tell nobody is a read Allah in name. Allah in name for reader that now compulsory for Muslim. But what he Allah tell you inside the first surah where he can do is a read anything where they read with Allah in name. Any knowledge where they get to support her with Allah Ta'ala, he guide, he can do. That is Allah tell you. But if a Muslim guy he doesn't say no. This why Islam. This not all Islam. I don't know what he they implement. Na Shaitan in where they implement so where he don't know. Because the worship when in the holy thing where we get worship it concern everything when Muslim they do like this. See don't where you don't see don't have today. Now part of worship at far you intention is play. What how you go make me understand? I say Allah Ta'ala where he send Nabi Saleh to the people. He tell Nabi Saleh what it is. He said na Allah make you know. Well أنشأكم من الأرض وأستعمركم فيها. He said Allah Ta'ala na mekuna. After that for construct the earth, he said the power he give you Muslim. I want to ask you for construct the Wabila. What he compose with it? What he all he need? He need agriculture. He need this. He need this. He need this. This all na part of Islamic learning. Why are they talk this one? Some of we brother then get language fever. This language fever, where they get, because it's a bit Arabic. It was no more Arabic in Islam, or it's a bit English no more in education. Why not full talk? If they forget to say the Arab man respond the way they did, the Arabic then they talk. You forget to go to London, you will go a large number of German, then they full man there. Now English then they talk. So what you want to do, the idea where it they work, you pay support them and the benefit with. Any idea where you know the work, you know they put a practice, nothing knowledge. So it's enough for that Islam learn with that. Any language, anything where they learn, you know they able to put that in usage, none of the problem. Now for that Islam it teach you, always teach you, you know make that problem. ومن آياته خلق السماوات والأرض واختلاف ألسنتكم وألوانكم إن في ذلك لآيات للعالمين. This Allah Ta'ala mention that language you call you grow where you make it. He said this all the part of we Muslims that we see now part of waiting. Now Allah Ta'ala is saying, and we for use that sign there, what is the benefit we are watching the carry go to agenda. Now so, and so language now way the communication way for rich knowledge when the language there. So now I'll try understand this. How we go able to know? You might have Ali, you can if you know that this is an Arabic institution. Now you on this thing. Me where they talk so, me na Arabic scholar. Me na Arabic boy. But this all not important. What is important? Good work. Where people they go able to use at that time, the Arabic learning, the Arabic knowledge, the scholarship is the bill, the vision for we how we say one go. Now we say today, yesterday we talk, today na Mahaad Ali, tomorrow na college, and they tell you today na college, next tomorrow by grace of God na university. This
Dr. Mohammed Habib say today not today for talk. If not been day for talk now, where I don't take on as me a witness. Wait today not today for talk. Which we don't learn today is short 10 minutes talk, not even 10 minutes. Just 6 minutes. I've been the timer if you go past 10 minutes. I've been shown now at the beginning of the program that now when I get licensed chairperson and the program will take you more than 1 hour. To get 3 minutes to the 1 hour. That 3 minutes we don't left, we use a vote of thank for one of the students of Mahaad for can't tell you thank you because as we don't cut yonder, the guests then go one for go, who said they want for go. Let the hear this person.
محب الله محمد أدوى لدينا محمد هو الرهين محمد نحن نحب محمد محمد محمد محمد محمد محمد أفضل سيطرة على الطريق الصحيح محمد أفضل سيطرة على الطريق محمد محب الله محمد أدوى لدينا محمد هو الرهين محمد نحن نحب محمد محمد محمد محمد محمد محمد أفضل سيطرة على الطريق الصحيح محمد أفضل سيطرة على الطريق محمد محب الله محمد أدوى لدينا محمد هو الرهين محمد نحن نحب محمد محمد محمد محمد
بركة الله. بسم الله على بركة الله. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر كبيرا. ما شاء الله. ما شاء الله. الله يبارك فيك.
محمد محب الله محمد أدوى لدينا محمد هو الرهين محمد نحن نحب محمد محمد محمد محمد محمد محمد أفضل سيطرة على الطريق الصحيح محمد أفضل سيطرة على الطريق الصحيح محمد أفضل سيطرة على الطريق الصحيح عبارة الصالحين رحمة للعالمين إنه أفضل مع الله محمد محب الله